comes from Eastern Europe, so this poem is called Polish Joke. This circus has been in our family 40 years. No, rounded up to 100. From the days of us bundled and stowed out of the old country faster than horses, lucky as a round number, one skinny papa with 2 zero eyes. You wouldn't have believed it to look at us that we were carrying a circus. Back then it was just fleas. But what gets you across the ocean except a conjurer who pulls scarves of red battles, blue hills, and yellow butter out of his memory hat for weeks in the seasick dark? Who charms fat rabbits out of an empty cupboard, except a dame hard enough to tango with pythons and disappear a sword down her throat? Later, when we had enough eggs to juggle, we added some new members you might recognize. The girl who jumps from high places. That versatile girl who is not really sawed in half, who is not really rising asleep from her bed, snagged on invisible wires. The bickering family with flapping shoes and grease paint smiles red as borscht, honking up in their tiny car through the middle of somebody else's ballet, laughter sticking to them like fly paper. The young fellow, with eyes black as magnets, who combs out golden manes, leads tawny bodies through caged tricks, but makes the anxious ladies wet their handkerchiefs by sticking his head for a moment in the whipped animal's jaws. Our greatest addition was the strong man. Even 40 years, no, call it 100, since he's been gone, his sausage-armed sons and their sons after them are still pounding that mallet against the target at their feet, sweating to make that same bell ring loud enough to shatter the old man's perfect score.